had returned to normal.
I just knew it was gonna be one of those
Chicky was
days.
dead. Everyone was safe. Most of all, I had returned home.
I just knew it was gonna be one of those days.
My dad was old stuff again. It was alright. We were organizing a weapons show. One day, cameraman came.
You're not the man I thought you were.
He was on top of my head. But he liked to fool around with it. He liked to fool around with it. He liked to play fight on the same time. Because me and him were childhood friends. He used to play fight with my dad.
Someday,
He said I needed to do something. Before, he said it's urgent. So, we decided to go.
I just knew it was
So
gonna
then,
be one of those days.
he explained the process. Explained the process. It wasn't over. He had said he had taken out his assault rifle and said, "It's not over. There's still more to come." I said, "Why?" While frantic around all over the place. I was nervous, beyond nervous. I was reconciled to my very core. Shattered. He says, "Beyond the bounds of the city lies monsters we've never even seen before." I says, "Where?" He says, "In a distant location, near the desert." I says, "Take me there, right now." He says, "Very well then, but you won't like what you'll see." I says, "I don't care, as long as I get to exterminate monsters, I'll be fine." He says, "Okay, but I warned you, this is government classified." I says, "Okay." And then we were off. The cameraman had taken me to some place called a facility or something. I said, Where did you take me? This place looks dim, dark, suspicious. A soldier had walked in front of us and greeted us with utmost respect. He said with utmost pride, "Are you the one who defeated Tricky, the clown?" I said, "Yes."
Did you hear a cat just now?
He said, "That." I said, "No." And then he said it must have been a security breach. I said, "What's going on?" He said, "I'll take you to the president." I said, "The president? What?
I
Possible."
still have nightmares about that cat.
He said, "You mean G-Man?" I said, "Yes, G-Man the president." I said, "Okay." I said, "Okay. I warn you, I'm not even ready." Done. I haven't gotten full my hair.
Did you hear a cat just now?
I says, "No." He says, "Okay. I'll take you to the president. Lead the way." I said. He says, "You lead the way." I says, "Okay." I says, he says, "I'll direct you." I says, "Okay." Cameraman was following me behind.
Did you hear a cat just now?
That was not too far.
I still have nightmares about that cat.
That was not too far to run. That was not too far to run. I turned on my flashlight.
I still have nightmares about that cat.
So I was in the clear. Basically. For now.
I still have nightmares about that cat.
We were looking for the president. We were looking for the president. President in 7 different locations. I was surprised.
Did you hear a cat just now?
I was surprised he wasn't at home. I said, "What is this place? Where could we have gone?" He said, "This is a facility known as the Foundation. One of many sites of Keter class. Keter class."
Did you hear a cat just now?
I says, "What does that even mean?" I said, "Cameraman says you'll know it soon."
Did you hear a cat just now?
Soon. I said, "Yeah."
Did you hear a cat just now?
He says, "You hear me?" I said, "Okay."
Did you hear a cat just now?
Circles.
I still have nightmares about that cat.
Felt like we were going in circles. It was just only a matter of time before the briefing started.
Did you hear a cat just now?
He said, Cameron said, maybe the briefing is over.
I still have nightmares
You may not want to. Did you hear a cat just now? Then cameraman realized he got a text
I still have nightmares about that cat.
saying the president wants us to wait near the breach shelter. I says, "You've got to be kidding. We've been running around in circles for nothing."
Did you hear a cat just now?
He says, "Well, this is good exercise." I looked at him with a snarky remark. He says, he said nothing, to be honest. I just said he says something because that's when I saw him, right from beneath the door. Right from beneath the door. Mr. President, G-Man himself. I went to greet him. I said, "Hello, Mr. President." says hi. He says hi. I says hello, Mr. President, with his briefcase and everything. The cameraman said hi too. He says, boys, I need to talk to you. He took out his briefcase, took out a paper, and everything. He says, your defeat of Tricky did not stop the zombie apocalypse. He says, it didn't?
Dr. Freeman.
He says, no. He says, in fact, most of the zombies were contained here in this facility. It is now known as the Keter class facility, but due to a lack of staff,
You're not supposed to be here.
but we'll make an exception, he said. I said, okay. He says, even though you're not supposed to be here, we'll make an exception.
Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
I says, what kind of consequences? He says, what kind of consequences only man would ever think of. He says, the cryptids. I says, what? What are you talking about? That's only spoken of in legend. You're starting to run away. You're starting to walk away. I says, Mr. President, where are you going? He says, I can't speak here. I would get detained myself, he says. I said, take these files. He says, take these files. Guard them with your life. Read all about them. And don't skip on the details. He says, do whatever it takes to seal the cryptids away. And make sure you get every last one. I promised him. He says, good. Now do me a favor.